Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, all aspects and all the cross-watcher from now until the next Scorpio readings. Remember, this is general, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this does not resonate with you, check back another time, and again, other aspects, or again, check another reader if you feel like this is just not adding up to what is going on for you. If you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. Again, by all means, have a click. It's on my Etsy. By all means, book in. I'm not offering emergency appointments at the moment, so but if you want something, again, usually roughly around 6 to 7 days, have a look on there and we'll book something in for you. Right, before we jump in, Scorpio, I'm going to just show you Nutri Honey. This is, for me, I'm into a Vedic type of health extracts and or like natural remedies that rather than not pumping my body full of prescription stuff, I'll take stuff like this. Obviously it's not for everyone, but if you are interested, there is a 10% off for this particular product I'm holding. This is the Shilajit with raw honey, okay, and this is really good for boosting your immune system, but also good for detoxification and also energy wise. Again, if you're interested in, usually people that are like take honey, if you want that plus an additional extra, because this is good for absorbing your vitamins as well, have a look into it. But again, anything, if you're into that kind of stuff, take a look on the website. It's not just this product, there's other products on there that you can get 10% off using code JALE10. Alright, Scorpio, let's get on with the reading now. Right, Scorpio, please, what is going on for Scorpios? What is happening for the Scorpios, please? What is going on for the Scorpios? What do they need to be aware of? Scorpio. Okay, so there's a transitional period that you guys are going in, that's a cross between, there's a mental, like an egoic transformation that you're in, where you're in this freedom based energy, you're into this transition. What's this about here though? So it's about no judgment, no forcing belief system. It's like there's a shift in your belief systems here. It's asking you to stop pushing belief on others, or maybe you've had that done to you and it's like there's a break free of that. There's again, maybe you're becoming, maybe, I mean, look at the years we've had. Obviously Scorpio is a fixed sign, right? So maybe you're in this very lucid type of energy. Now don't forget, the North Node is going into sorry, the South Node is going into Scorpio in January. So, you know, it could well be that this is where you're already feeling that energy, of where you're having to shift your mindset. Maybe you've changed so much that you're surveying the landscape and your whole life is shifting to a certain position that now you're moving into the physical reality kind of changes as well. Again, the hive mind. You could be in a position where people are expecting you to feel a certain way or do a certain thing, especially when it comes to emotions. Maybe you feel like you should be doing certain things a certain way, and it's like you're trying to distinguish between what is you, what is someone's projective ideal of you. Again, this is feminine energy as well, so maybe you're working through your feminine ideals, your feminine energy. Maybe you've got a wounded feminine that you're trying to heal. Let's see your Scorpio energy, please. Scorpio energy, what else for Scorpios? Yeah, it's like you're, rather than going purely on logic and reasoning, there's an ask for you to look at more emotional based, or maybe you've been purely emotional and it's like asking you to balance the logic side of things. But there's a transition point here that's asking you to kind of make a balance. Scorpio, please. Yeah, look, survival skill. Okay, so we've got survival fears here and a masculine principle. solar consciousness. What is this here? Because that masculine principle and survival fears relate to the Lemurian era. So if you're drawn to anything Lemurian, so there's a new era that's beginning, symbolizing an integration of the energies of Atlantis and Lemuria. This is about spiritual growth. Right. So it's asking you to examine your beliefs in your own life, right? Do you feel more comfortable in one energy or the other? So is it, because basically they're talking about spiritual evolution and the ability to integrate internal polarities as a first priority. Only then, only once you've integrated the internal polarities will the external reflect. So for example, this is about, again, where your principles, how you view yourself, everything. And again, masculine and feminine. So again, you might need to look at your masculine side, your masculine principles. Again, how, again, not for all of you, but for some of you, with that kind of being transmuted, this masculine maybe healing that you need to do, it will reflect in your external environment as well. And it could well be, if you've had fears, maybe you've got fears that is based on your masculine that needs to be healed as well. Especially if, like, we're talking about the polarity of, like, because the solar polarity is more the mind, right, is the masculine. So that could be blocking you. That could be what they're asking you to look at. And again, especially if the emotions, like if you're feeling like your emotions are blocked, could be that that's what's needed as well. So we've got true compassion and common ground. So maybe you just don't, sometimes you look at things, you think, I don't agree with that though. And then everyone else is misunderstanding what you're saying or not agreeing. There's going to be a shift in perspective of how you're feeling, how you're viewing, how you're thinking about certain things. Again, maybe moving away from what you were originally thinking and into something else. Yeah. And possibly where you've felt an emptiness, maybe there's a new consciousness that's coming in for that too. Again, a change in how you're thinking, a change in how you're viewing things. Scorpio, please. Yeah, again, it could be because you have recently felt very outcast or pushed away or not in alignment with other people's views, and so it's caused you to readdress or relook at things. But there is a transition point here. How is this transition going to come in, Spirit, for Scorpio? Taking risks and reciprocal energy. So if you're in for a penny, in for a pound, like if you're just holding yourself back, it might not come in, but take risks at this time. Concerted risks. Obviously don't be taking risks that are not safe, you know, don't be putting money on gambling and stuff like that. I'm talking about look at the joy in life, look at life through a different lens, and then take decisions based on that kind of mantra rather than blind faith and then, you know, doing something silly. I'm not talking about that type of enthusiasm. And also, you know, exchange, equal exchange, reciprocate. Like maybe people always offer you to do certain things, and now the advice is to just keep an open mind and just take a risk. Agree to go out and meet these people. Maybe you've always said no. Do little things, change little parts of your routine, because it will help you shift into this new mindset that's coming. Yeah, take on more of a pioneering spirit, basically. Because that in itself will show the universe you're ready, which will present new opportunities. Again, pulse of life and blind enthusiasm. That is also going to help you. Reciprocate the energy for the universe. Courageousness as well is going to really help you. Try come out of your comfort zone. Right, what else? Yeah, come out of the stubbornness energy. That in itself will help heal and create new opportunities as well. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? Yeah, it will just disconnect you from, again, especially if there's control. Again, show your good intentions, and then the universe will match that, basically. Right, what else? What else, please? What else for Scorpio? Scorpio, please. Yeah, don't, by keeping yourself back, don't deceive yourself by thinking that that's keeping you safe, because it's actually restricting you. It's a kind of false narrative here. Yeah. And this is also throat chakra, so knowing and understanding your truth, being honest with yourself about why you're doing it. Like sometimes it's a defense mechanism and you're like, oh, I've been hurt, I'm just going to hold myself back. Is it that, or is it that you need to push your boundaries a little bit? You know, you need to be pushing the sort of changing up your routine. Again, removing attachment to the problem, or thinking that, again, oh my goodness, outcome is going to be terrible for me. Release your attachment to the outcome and just look at the smaller things with appreciation. It will really help you get through this energy, because you guys are clearly going through it with these little shifts and this energetic, you know, clearly from what I'm reading from the cards. So just try and push yourself if you can, like out of your comfort zone. Strength and guidance and Mother, Father, God. So this is definitely a testing kind of energy here about your connection to self. Right, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Nurture all you love and the source of all. Again, it's like if you love you and you love the things you love, it will come back to you. Again, that equal exchange. Where are we going now? Right, let's go with this. Right, Scorpio. What else is going on for Scorpios, please? Scorpio energy. Scorpio. Okay, so we've got, again, once you do that, it will open the doors here. This is old ways of doing things. Release that, or there will be a need to release that, which will help create positive energy at the end of it, prosperity. But also, anything complicated, any kind of confusion is going to be lifted as well because of the mindset change. Scorpio. Yeah, so that will also close a chapter for you with this checkered flag. Once you've got into that mindset where you're pushing yourself, you'll sense that this kind of cycle has come to an end, and you won't need to be in this defensive stance, which will create this balance and justice. And again, it will help you. There's two very big energies here with justice and judgment. It's a balance before the transition, really. And again, any kind of confusion is going to be anything that you've had to go through that has been tried and like very trying. You will have the recognition and reward for it. Okay, so if there's been a lot of challenges from this will give you the key. It will give you the freedom. It will create, a freedom, a doorway, an entry point where you don't have to worry about this kind of stuff before. Yeah, it will help you see your way, your kind of doorway through, and create balance as well. It's going to help you in more ways than one. Is kind of how I'm feeling it. And again, if you've had like things that are blocking you, this will also alleviate that as well, especially for divine timing. Like if maybe you felt like this was a block for certain things you've wanted, like jobs or love, this will also, once you've looked into this, reciprocate, you know, leave the energy open a little bit. If you've been hurt, just basically take a little risk, because again, this is like the High Priestess. This is the subconscious, the space between the inner and the outer worlds, the dreams, right? There's good omens here. It doesn't have to always be bad news type thing. And then again, divine timing, trust divine timing. Remove the victim mentality. Remove that. And again, helping you to balance the emotions as well will also help see and understand this. Let's pull. Right, what else? What else for Scorpio? Anything else for Scorpio, please? Yeah, so this is, again, it's the crown chakra, so downloads. This is possibly what's blocking you and your intuition, that is helping you understand and see this. So to try and understand this and release it will build the connection to spirit, which will help you understand and make your decisions clearer too. Hopefully that's been of some help, Scorpio. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care.